Hey, how you guys doing? This is Chris from Common Man Catfishing, and today I'm going to go over one of my favorite rigs. It's called the Carolina rig. It is one of the simplest rigs there is. I've been using it as long as I can remember, and up until a couple years ago when I started taking catfishing really seriously, it was the only rig I ever used. Situations I still use it in to this day is anchor fishing and fishing from the bank, things like that. And all you do is you take your main line. I normally use braid, but for demonstration purposes today, we're using monofilament. Take your main line and you run it through a slip sinker. Now, I prefer egg sinkers because I fish a lot of rocky areas in spring and fall. Area I fish a lot there is it's all riprap, and them flat no roll sinkers will ruin your day when you're fishing rocks like that because they're flat. The shape of them, they'll slip right into the crevices of those rocks, and you're just gonna be breaking tackle off all day, and you ain't gonna be catching any fish. Uh, in my opinion, the round shape of these makes them a whole lot harder to get stuck in those crevices, and a lot of times you can pop it loose. Um, but anyway, that's why I use egg sinkers. And all you do, take your main line, you run it through your slip sinker, whatever you choose to use, and you attach it to a barrel swivel. Now, again, I'm normally using braid, so for this knot, I use a Palomar knot. If you're not familiar with that, I have a video on it. Um, I'll try and put a link. And so if you don't know that knot, yeah, anyway, you can look it up. But you run your main line to a barrel swivel. So this is what you have so far. You know, in my opinion, when a fish picks this up, that weight moves. They're not feeling the whole weight, and less likely to spit the bait. And then you just take your hook line with however much leader you choose to throw, and snag your areas. I prefer to throw a shorter leader. To me, it's just less chance to get snagged up. And I attach my hook leader with an improved clinch knot, I believe it's called. And you just twist it 5 or 6 times like this. Makes an eye up by a swivel. You run your line through that loop, create another loop, run it through that loop, and then you just cinch it down. That's it. Trim your tagging off, and that's it. You're good to go. So this is what it looks like. It's just simple as you can get. Hook, swivel, weight. That's Carolina rig. A lot of people use it for suspend drifting. I don't. I use a double hook rig with the weight at the bottom. That way I can throw, if I put my hooks 2 feet apart and my weight's 2 foot off the bottom, I'm covering two different depths. So that's why I prefer to throw a double hook rig for suspend drift. But that's a topic for another day. So there it is. That's your Carolina rig. Slip sinker to a barrel swivel to your hook leader. Um, this is Chris, Common Man Catfishing, signing off. Tight lines, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.